My brother, come on up here. Come on up here, bro. Come on up here. What's your name, big dog? Hey, go and get your bike out the street. We don't want to get it run over, nothing like that. What's your name, you said?
Tyler.
Todd? Tyler. Okay, Tyler. Let me ask you a question. What is your nationality?
Puerto Rican and Irish.
You're Puerto Rican and Irish. So who's Irish, your daddy or your mama?
My dad.
Your dad's Irish. So your mama,
My dad's Puerto Rican.
your dad Puerto Rican. Okay, all praise to the Most High. So, according to the Bible, you believe in the Bible? Why you, what's that face for?
I believe in the universe too.
You believe in the universe.
What you put out is what you're going to get back.
Okay, all right. You know that's a Bible scripture, right?
Yeah.
Give me Galatians 6 and 7.
I don't know the scripture.
You know why it's important that we reverence God above all things? Is because He created the universe.
Right. That's right.
He created the universe. So if you're gonna abide by the things that He created, why not abide by Him?
Right.
Come on.
The book of Galatians, chapter 6, verse 7.
Bring it out.
Be not deceived. God is not mocked.
God is not mocked. You don't say the universe right there. You feel me? Come on.
For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap.
Whatever you put out there, whatever seed you plant, that's what it's talking about. So if you sow in dishonesty, you're gonna reap what? Dishonesty. If you sow in theft, lies, murder, it's gonna come back to you. They say God is not mocked in that thing. So just like what you said that's according to the universe. No. That's according to God. I'm gonna show you that. Wisdom of Solomon chapter 3. Start at verse 1. Wisdom of Solomon 3 and 1. I'm gonna show you this. And then I'm gonna get to why we understand who you are according to the Bible, okay? 13 and 1. Come on.
About King Solomon.
The book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 13 and verse 2. Verse 1. Surely vain are all men by nature, who are ignorant of God.
We are ignorant of God because you said that you have the knowledge of the universe, right? That means you're ignorant of God. You called yourself Puerto Rican. That means you're ignorant of God.
Right.
But that's all right. We used to be the same way. This brother used to call himself Puerto Rican too. You understand?
But end of the day, I consider us all the same.
Oh, guess what?
We all run the same.
Guess what? We, as the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we are all the same.
That's right.
And your tribe specifically will be the tribe of Ephraim right here. Right here. According to the Bible. Come on.
Surely vain are all men by nature, who are ignorant of God, and could not out of the good things that are seen know him that is. Neither by considering the works did they acknowledge the work master.
So you see the works of God all around. You see the trees, you see the grass, you see the sky, you see the moon, you see the stars. Come on.
But deemed either fire, or wind, or the swift air, or the circle of the stars, or the violent water, or the lights of heaven, to be the gods which govern the world.
You see that? You say you see the lights of heaven, which be the gods that govern the world. The universe, according to what you said, right? Read. But that's things that God created. Come on.
With whose beauty, if they being delighted, took them to be gods.
With whose beauty you take to be a God. You like the universe. But what did God say? Come on.
Let them know how much better the Lord of them is. For the first author of beauty hath created them.
God is the author of beauty, and He created all of what you see that you give reverence to. So in order for you to truly give reverence to those things, who should you give reverence to? The Most High, the one who created all of it. You understand? So now, how do we know that you're an Israelite from the tribe of Ephraim? I'm going to give you a quick trivia question. You ever heard the term Boricua? Boricua. Is that Spanish?
I guess. I mean, if you want to claim it as that.
I'm asking, in reality, is it Spanish?
So most people, yeah.
It's not. It's not.
Probably would.
Boricua is from the term Borinquen, which is Hebrew. Now, why would the Taino Indians speaking Hebrew, why would they refer to themselves as Borinquen? Because Borinquen in Hebrew means brave and noble lords. Why were the Taino Indians, when Christopher Columbus showed up, speaking Hebrew? Why were they doing that? Why? Why, Ty?
They needed something to believe in.
They needed something to believe in? That was their language. That wasn't what they believed in. That was their speech. Just like you and I was speaking English right now. Why we speak English? Because the English came and conquered this land. But the Jews in the Bible had never been over to Puerto Rico unless they were the Jews. You understand? That's who you are. That's what your nationality is according to God. Watch this. I'm going to show you. Deuteronomy 28, verse 15, come on.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass,
Meaning it's going to happen in the future, come on.
if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God,
If you do not listen to the voice of the Lord thy God, come on.
to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses,
All these what?
all these curses
Uh-huh.
shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
What did we just read here, Ty? We just read that if the people of God did not keep God's commandments, what was going to happen to them? It's going to what?
It's gonna reap. It's gonna show his color.
Okay. Just like what we read earlier. You're going to reap what you sow. If you sow sin, you're going to get punishment behind that. But it calls it what in this verse? Read it again.
That all these curses,
All these what?
all these curses
These curses, read,
shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
shall come upon thee and overtake thee. Verse 49. I'm going to show you some of the curses that happened to our people because we did not keep God's commandments, okay?
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.
My familia is the 12.
And I'm going to see if it matches up with the history of the Puerto Ricans. Read that.
Verse 49. The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far.
Have you ever heard of the conquistadores? The conquistadors? Where did they come from?
Spain.
They came from Spain. Read it again.
The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far.
From far, far away, then a nation will come. Where from?
From the end of the
From
earth,
the other side of the world. Read.
as swift as the eagle flieth.
As swift as the eagle flies. Do I have the eagle right here? Hey, somebody come grab this sign for me. Joseph, come grab this sign for me. Over here. Come grab this sign. I'm going to show you something. It says, swift as the eagle flieth. So when these people came from the other side of the earth, they came whole using what? The eagle as their symbol. You see that eagle in the background right there? That was the symbol of Spain. As swift as the eagle flies, come on.
As swift as the eagle flieth, a nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand.
That's why I pointed out to you. And originally, the Taino Indians were speaking what? Hebrew. The reason why they speak Spanish in Puerto Rico right now is because the Spanish came over and conquered that land. Before that, they were speaking Hebrew. That's where you get the term Boricua from. Borinquen. Okay, come on.
Verse 50. A nation of fierce countenance,
A nation of fierce countenance. Pay attention. You can put that down. Read.
which shall not regard the person of the old, nor shew favor to the young.
They were going to attack our people and be merciless in their attack against us. The conquistadores. Juan Ponce de Leon, right? Bartholomew de las Casas. All these people that you've heard of before, right? This is what they did to your people in Puerto Rico, did they not? This is Bible prophecy. That's how we know you are who we're saying, who the Bible is saying you are. Because you have experienced, your people have experienced the curses of God. You agree with this so far, Ty? Make sense? Come on.
Verse 51. And he shall eat the fruit of thy cattle and the fruit of thy land until thou be destroyed.
It said he gonna eat the fruit of your cattle and your land till you be destroyed. What did they do to the island of Puerto Rico? They devoured its resources.
Right.
Even to this day, they devour all the resources on the island for whose benefit? For the Puerto Ricans' benefit, so-called Puerto Ricans? Because is Puerto Rico rich right now? But that's what it's saying. Puerto Rico. That means rich port. Port of riches. But I ain't see the whole island dripped in gold. I ain't see that. I ain't see them with big old mansions. There's poverty. Major poverty on the island of Puerto Rico. So much so that when a hurricane came through, you had to have Donald Trump shooting jump shots to the so-called Puerto Ricans to get them, what, paper towels? Rich people don't need some white president to come give them paper towels when they in distress. You understand that? That's what it's going into.
What is a nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is